Good afternoon. My name is Peter Lawrence, and I'm the Region 1 Director for the National Association for Pupil Transportation and the Chairperson for NYAPT's Art Schock Award. This year's Art Schock Award is a little late due to COVID-19 and the cancellation of the 2020 NYAPT conference. We thought it was important to present this award in person and stream this video at the 2021 Winter Workshop. This time, I'd like to ask Mr. David Dwyer to share a little bit about the history of this prestigious award.
Thank you, Peter. It's been my pleasure over the last several years to read the history of the Art Schock Award. These remarks were written by the late Jim Reitmeyer, who was Transportation Director at Lancaster Central School and a good friend of ours. So here's the history of the Art Schock Award. Here goes. The Art Schock Award Committee thought it important to annually remind new and old alike what this award is all about and why it has the name of Art Schock, as does the newsletter that bears his name. As many of you know, Art Schock was the fourth president of our organization and transportation supervisor at Sweet Home Central School. He was the force behind the newsletter as we know it now. A direct result has been an increased awareness by legislators, school district administrators, state agencies, and interested persons of our dedication to the safe, efficient transportation of students. Art, along with others, some of whom are here today, brought NYAPT from a dream to what it is today. Art was a demanding, compassionate, intelligent, articulate, and very busy transportation supervisor. He was always ready to help others and became very involved in this crazy but rewarding life of ours. He was very active in all levels of our business, from district to NYAPT, state level functions, but his greatest attribute was his uncanny ability to communicate. Art never let anything stand in the way of communications. He was always on the phone, writing letters, attending meetings, and pursuing what ultimately was the best interests of school bus transportation. Art became president of NYAPT in 1980. Shortly after that, he became terminally ill and died in December 1980. I will now quote from a May 1983 newsletter written by a previous recipient of the award, Ruth Sinclair. And so this award has been established to stimulate innovative ideas in the field of communication, to recognize those who have successfully created and developed communication methods, and to share with all transportation management personnel thoughts which each may pursue to fit his or her own particular situation. At the same time, we are remembering and establishing a memorial to a man who believed in our state organization and volunteered much of himself to the advancement of NYAPT. One important contribution was that he demonstrated what innovative communication can establish and methods for doing it. Art's philosophy always was, the more you give, the more you get. The more you laugh, the more you fret. The more you do unselfishly, the more you live abundantly. The more of everything you share, the more you'll always have to spare. The more you love, the more you find that life is good and friends are kind. For only what we give away enriches us from day to day. And Art, this one's for you. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, David. I want to share some comments about this year's Art Schock Award recipient. Our colleague has been a longtime member of NYAPT. This person started in the pupil transportation industry in the 1990s. This individual participated in the school bus rodeo and organized the poster and speech contest at their local NYAPT chapter. This person is active at work, but also serving in their volunteer fire department, holding titles such as lieutenant, captain, and chief, but also holds leadership positions in their church. This professional worked with the American Red Cross, providing instruction in CPR, AED, and babysitter skills. This person served on a New York State bus customer advisory panel for years, helping to improve bus safety. The president of their Teachers Federation has said, "This individual has sincere enthusiasm, integrity, communication skills, loyalty, decisiveness, managerial skills, empowerment, and charisma. This transportation professional is very proud of their fleet safety record. This person also ran an effective elementary school training program using Buster the Bus. One colleague said that this person served as an officer of NYAPT and was not afraid to speak out and ask the hard questions. Another colleague has said of this individual that they were very encouraging and a great mentor to him. This professional is the first person to encourage someone to further their career and will help the person in any way possible to ensure that they succeed. This person has been said to show great adoration for the position and is always striving to make things better and more efficient. Another colleague said, "It's a true honor to work with and learn from her every day." Yet another colleague said she's a fantastic communicator. Her superintendent has said she advocates for students, for drivers and mechanics alike. She wants what is best for all of us, and she strives to do her best each and every day. The purpose of this award is to recognize a NYAPT member who best exemplifies the character and the qualities that Art Schock epitomized, using involvement and sharing to improve pupil transportation. This transportation professional does exemplify that character and those qualities. Our recipient is very deserving to join the ranks of previous award winners who also openly shared their passion and drive to make pupil transportation safer for all student riders. I am pleased to announce that the 37th Art Schock Award for 2020 goes to the Supervisor of Transportation at Pembroke Central School District, Mrs. Donna Hackett. Congratulations. But before, I'd like to introduce Superintendent Calderon to say a couple of words.
Can you see Donna too?
It's okay.
So my comments will be brief and from the heart. John Maxwell said that everything rises and falls on leadership. The governing authorities would tell us that it's not essential for our kids to be in school every day. And by extension, they would say that bus drivers, school bus drivers, are not essential. This year, Pembroke is proving how essential it is for kids to be in school every day. And the day starts with the bus drivers. And they're led by you. And we thank you for your leadership. And I'm super optimistic that we will go through the 2020-21 school year without ever having to close. I believe it.
Amen.
And all that has to do with you and your fleet. And so you're super, super deserving of this award.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Donna, I want to present you with the award. And so you can have the award, and why don't you say a couple of words?
Thank you. You all kicked it. This, I did not, excuse me. Didn't see this coming. We're a team at Pembroke, from being that newbie bus driver to taking this on, because your heart says, come on, we can do more, we can do more. Each and every one of you, my mentors. These are the guys I came to. Now I hope I can give back. I truly want to give back all that NYAPT has given us. Pembroke, this little Pembroke out in Western New York, has hands down the best department, the best school, the best people, and the rockin'est music. and I hope to share back all that you mean to me and have given me over the years. Thank you. This is so cool.